Alright guys, I am back again with an unboxing and video review. And this time I am checking out the new X91 controller made by Hyperkin. This is an Xbox One controller that was made to portray the ergonomics and form factor of the classic controllers like seen with the SNES and Sega Genesis. And as you are seeing footage of this box, feel free to pause to read any of the features printed on the box. As we slice open and remove the top lid, we are of course greeted to the controller itself here. And my first impressions were, well, I was impressed. The fit and finish was every bit as good as the original Xbox One controller, and the buttons and the analog sticks felt every bit as tactile and identical. The triggers did feel a little weird due to their placement to fit the classic form factor, but it did have a very good resistive travel, just like the standard Xbox One controller. But overall, I definitely love the feel and build quality of this thing, so thumbs up Hyperkin. One issue many might have with the controller though is the lack of wireless connectivity. The X91 is connected with a 9-foot cord via USB, so definitely manage your cable accordingly. So in terms of gaming performance, this thing was surprisingly very good when playing regular games. My bottom fingers did feel the need to grip onto something, but never felt too cramped. The way the triggers were laid out though were a little strange, but I was able to play games like Gears of War just fine. I also used the controller to play some first-person shooters, and once again, it delivered surprisingly very well. But if you're looking to use this to play racing games, I'd definitely look elsewhere. These triggers would simply not function the best for acceleration and braking, for example. Oh yeah, and in case you guys were wondering, I actually tested the X91 controller on my PC. Quite frankly, I do not own an Xbox One. But anyways, for long durations of gameplay, this would not be my go-to controller. But for retro style games, you definitely feel at home here. Through retro emulation, whether it's a side-scroller, platformer, or a beat-em-up like what I'm playing here, this controller plays more as a nostalgic alternative to a current-gen gamepad. I definitely would consider the X91 as a novelty than a necessity. But for $30, it's not a bad option to have as a simple backup controller. Conclusively, I would definitely recommend this controller, especially for the price of only $30. It's got every feature of an Xbox One controller, including rumble and of course the headphone jack. Also, if you do a lot of retro emulation, especially on a PC, this is going to be your best partner for many years to come.